Hello, everyone. I have, just as I know so many people, I have been feeling so grateful to Heather Cox Richardson for the leadership that she is providing through this very rocky and upsetting and transformative time in the United States. And I know that a week ago, I was thinking, she is carrying such a heavy load. I wonder what kind of support she has um, because she's doing so much. She's doing so many interviews. She's posting so many videos, and she's also writing on her Substack. And I think that she's posting written material somewhere else as well. She's doing a lot. And I mean, she's got the same number of hours in the day that the rest of us have. And I have been thinking of her. And part of the reason why this is so close to my heart is because in 2018, I was leading a very, very challenging um, social justice initiative, Buddhist Project Sunshine, exposing a very powerful, influential global Buddhist cult. Very, very seedy material and people in power working so hard to make sure that I just got stamped out. Um, and it was so challenging, and it was global, and also it was about people's spiritual life. And I don't know if there's anything as intimate as someone's spiritual life. It's a very, very intimate part of our experience. And I knew that the activism work that I was doing of exposing the guru as a sexual predator, I knew that that was impacting so many people on such a deep level. And so I really tried to take a lot of care with every step that I took. I had very, very high expectations of myself. I wanted to do things the very, very best that I could. I am a very capable woman, so I was capable of doing things in a very strong way and also in a very caring way. And the reason I mention this is because I see that Heather Cox Richardson is a very wise woman, a very knowledgeable woman, a deeply caring woman. She cares so much about our country. And um, she's just, she's just like burning her candle at all ends out of love. And so I recognize her humanity. And I would like to bring us together today to be able to support her. So I'll be sure to make a timestamp so that people can skip the introduction in the future if you're wanting to jump right to the prayer. So let us join together. I'd first like to invite you to take a nice posture to whatever extent you can. We're first just going to come into presence with our own hearts. If you'd like to put your hands over the center of your chest, over your heart chakra, and if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. And so, inviting you to take a nice deep breath into your heart, and then breathing out of your heart through your hands, and another nice deep breath through your hands into your heart, and breathing out of your heart. Feel yourself coming into a more relaxed place. One more nice deep breath into your heart, and breathing out of your heart. And I would also like to invite us to ground for this prayer session. So, inviting you to bring your attention to the bottoms of your feet and see little golden roots emerging from the bottom of your feet and growing down through the floorboards, down into the earth, and traveling all the way down to the crystalline core of Mother Earth, and wrap your little golden roots around that crystalline core, grounding you and connecting you with our Mother Earth. So, in this more relaxed space and this grounded space, I also would like to invoke protection for the vulnerability of prayer. So, invoking Archangel Michael to come and place a bubble of his protective light around you and around me for this prayer together. And the reason that we do this is because sometimes when we open ourselves on this intimate level of prayer, um, little dark energies can sometimes try to sneak in. And so, um, things on the astral plane. So, just calling in Archangel Michael to surround each of us in a bubble of his protective energy for the work that we're going to do here for Heather Cox Richardson. Thank you. So now I'm calling in God, Source, our highest selves, our teams and spirit of the highest light and resonance, and anyone else that you would like to call in for this prayer session. We ask you to now come and be present and to empower these prayers. So, having set the stage for our prayer session, I'm just going to say some prayers, what comes to mind. And I also invite you to also say out loud anything that comes to mind in this open, energetically attuned space. Let us tune in to how Heather is today. And let's allow our own love and the ability for us to be able to open our throat and to speak prayer. Let's open this up in service to Heather today. So, I am wishing for Heather to feel deeply supported spiritually and deeply guided spiritually. Her work is complex. I'm asking for Heather to open to uh, understanding the balance of her own needs as a human woman and to be able to balance her needs as this soft flesh human woman, be able to really hold that firmly on her plate, even as she is doing this courageous leadership work. I ask for this whole spiritual field that we called in to support her in keeping her humanity on her plate, treating herself as a human being, having that self-compassion for herself. I understand her world has been academia. I've completed 3 academic degrees and half of a PhD. I am familiar with the culture of academia. It is not healthy. It is filled with workaholism, ignoring what the body needs, ignoring treating ourselves as human beings, um, and focusing in an intellectual way on the work. There is a very imbalanced, dysfunctional approach in academia. I understand that this is Heather's world where she has been. I understand she's got to be connected with other worlds as well. but this has been her prime place for a long time. So I am asking for our spiritual field to really to support Heather in having a more balanced approach to her care and her workload. So this will include a couple of things that are coming to mind. First of all, asking for Heather to receive the energy of what I would call hot knife through butter. So rather than being in a frustrated, trying to do something hard mode, instead, really bringing in that energy of a hot knife through butter. It just very easily cuts through things. So making her writing and her videos, making all of this really in that energy of ease and clearly getting to the point. No extra words, just, you know, hot knife through butter, right to the point of what it is that she's communicating in that particular piece so that it can release any extra burden on her as a human woman. I'm also asking for her to easily attract whatever support she needs, whether it's financial support or human work support, people that can take on some of the pieces of what she's doing, and people who are well aligned with her so that it's easy for her to communicate with them and easy for her to delegate to them, asking for her to receive all of the support that she needs for the service that she is doing. I have a feeling that she is, you know, kind of being superwoman and drawing on her own resources to meet the need of what she is doing. And what I'm asking for is for a humanization of this and for spiritual and human and financial resources to come in at the level that are needed to support her so that she can be a woman and also be this very powerful and important leader in this time. I am asking for Heather to be able to get proper rest at night, to feel complete at the end of the day, and to feel joy in what she's accomplished in the day, and to have a mind that is at peace, to be able to sleep deeply at night. Sleep is so important for our balance, for that's the time when our brain is not only resting, but also clearing plaque and debris in the brain. That clearing happens at night. So it's so important that she gets proper rest, sleep, to regenerate overnight, to be ready um, for the next day of her adventure. And I'm wishing for support for all of her other health needs, easy access to really healthy food. I have the sense that she takes good care of herself, gets exercise. So, on that note, may there be support such that she has the time to be getting the exercise that her body wants and for her to feed herself the way that she wants to feed herself so that care for herself can be easy. I'm asking for that support. I am asking for her to also be supported to such an extent that she has time every day to connect with joy, to connect with nature, to feed her spirit, and not to just be work, 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 not in that workaholic mode, but times through the day when she can refresh her spirit and connect with joy. And I ask that she may receive love from all the people who appreciate her, energetically receive our love, and also to whatever extent feels imbalance, for people to be expressing that love on her videos in the comments, uh, just reflecting back to her the depth of love that she is giving out. So I ask that this session of prayer deeply feed Heather Cox Richardson on this day. May her spirit be filled with light. May her heart be filled with light. May her mind, her beautiful mind, be filled with light. May the angels watch over and protect her this day and every day. And may she know how deeply blessed she is by God. Amen. So we will slowly come out of this space of prayer. So inviting you to put your hands over your heart again and take a nice deep breath in. And then let that breath go completely. You can move your fingers and your toes in your own time, inviting you to open your eyes and to smile. What we've done today is a good thing, and it is supporting someone who's serving in a very important way. And so may you also receive the blessings from our prayer today. And I wish you to be surrounded in love. Thank you for joining me.